I remember having dreams in that time period where everything was brown. I've never had a dream just in kind of a brown with nothing. It was actually like a beige chalkboard, and there was nothing on it. I couldn't envision, I couldn't see answers. I had spent years and years going to anything and everything I could find, researching everything. I always believed there were answers. I just couldn't find them. My son Matthew was diagnosed with autism when he was very little. At the time of the diagnosis, the rates were 1 in 10,000. As a baby, I remember Matthew's very, very happy, joyous, laughed. Very bright, very easy, very cute. We went on lots of train rides everywhere. He loved trains. He loved cooking. He still does. As he got a little bit older and school started, school was a whole different story. He was with people who were telling them, usually not verbally, but in one way, shape, or form, that he was stupid, that he was dumb, that he didn't know anything. They never saw him have one thing to give. They never even had him pass out a piece of paper in class. Elementary school was just hell. You know, on top of it, you've got adults that are supposed to protect him that don't understand, that are condescending, that say stupid things that make it worse. So he's sad, he's overwhelmed, he's scared, he's frustrated, he doesn't have language, and then he's angry. When he was little, he might turn over a table. He might try to fall to the ground forcefully. He just would want to get all of that emotion out. If I were to have spoken, I would have communicated somehow a deep frustration with everything and everyone. I'm looking for a path. I'm just looking for anything that's gonna bring some type of hope or comfort. And I did not find an answer. Certainly not in the school, not in speech therapy, not in a doctor, not in vision therapy, not in behavioral modification, not in my home life, not in my personal life, not in my friends, not in a church. I was beyond overwhelmed. I did not feel like anybody was in it with me. If I felt like one person heard me, I think that could have been a large part of the answer, but without that, the pain increases and the pressure to find an answer increases. And when you have to have something you don't have and you can't make it up, the pressure gets pretty unbearable. I remember clearly thinking, knowing how much pain I was in and just wanting a way out from the pain. And then thinking of Matthew and thinking, I'm not going to take a way out. Matthew, at that time in my life, I didn't have answers, but I had you. In contrast to my internal blackness and trauma, you were this light and joy and innocence. Matthew, you're such a treasure. I'm not sure people see that in you. I don't know why I got to experience you and have this treasure, but it made all the difference to me. I'm not sure you'll ever understand what you've given me and what you continue to give me, but you make life worthwhile.